Did you really write the book in 6 months?
I did.
Amazing.
But you must, this is what I always say to my student, you must remember, before this novel came many others that were not written in 6 months and never saw the light of day. And it's not a situation where I decided, woke up one day, I was like, oh, I want to be a writer. Let's see what I can do. And then sat behind the computer and it rolled out of me. Years and years and years of attempting. And I'd never sent anything out because I was never satisfied with anything I'd written so far. And when the idea for the Safekeep came to me, I was writing a different novel, and it felt terrible because it felt like I was cheating on the other novel. And so I kept on being like, oh, I'm just gonna work on the plot, and no one has to know. I'm just gonna do a little. It was really like I was like I had a side chick. Yes. But also the 6 month is relative because I spent 4 months before that setting it up, creating the outlines, putting the plot together. A lot of people have asked me about sort of the plot and whether I just started writing and saw where it took me. And that even the thought of that makes me want to sweat. It makes me so nervous, the idea of starting to write without knowing where I'm going to go. I'm an intense planner when it comes to writing. So not only did I have outlines upon outlines, I had flashcards. It was color coded.
Wow.
It took me months and months to just create as much of scaffolding as possible, including bits of dialogue, including bits of movement. I already had certain scenes a little bit written out. So by the time that I started writing, the outline, like it was basically just coloring it in.
Right.
And which is how I like it, because when I do it like that, when I write, I don't have to think about the plot. I can immerse myself in the language that I want it to be, in the cadence, the rhythm. So it's not a matter of plot or outlining over language and context. I create the plot and the outlining so I can experiment with language.